What justification does the government want to even give for this sort of barbaric, unthinkable act? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for coming back. How is everybody doing? As for me, I'm fine, as you can see. If you're coming back for the first time, you're welcome as well. This is Virtue Grace. Have you subscribed? I guess no, right? So why not go on, click on the subscribe button, and when you do, tap on the bell. That way YouTube will notify you when I upload new videos or do a live stream. So go on and click. Thank you so much for subscribing. The story today is a follow-up to the EndSARS protest and the consequent violence that greeted the whole event in Nigeria. Specifically, it's with regards to the Lekki toll gate shooting that happened on the 20th of October 2020 here in Lagos, Nigeria. A backstory to the whole incident is linked in the description box down below, so click on it to watch and catch up on the story. So as many of you know already, the hashtag Lekki Massacre has been trending, and that's because there were reports that members of the Nigerian army went to the Lekki toll gate where peaceful EndSARS protesters camped on that fateful day, like they always did in the previous days, to demand an end to police brutalities, reforms in the Nigerian police force, and other demands that the protesters were making of the Nigerian government. So on the fateful day, around 7 p.m. thereabout, we got the report that some officers of the Nigerian army stormed the place and opened fire using live ammunition on unarmed peaceful protesters who were bearing flags and singing the national anthem. And as a result of the excessive use of force, firearm and all, there were some people who actually died and several others injured. There were videos making the round on social media to back up this allegation, but the Nigerian defense headquarters came out to refute that allegation. Specifically, the Director Defense Information, Major General John Enenche, refuted the video, saying that the video was doctored and that no officer of the Nigerian army was at the Lekki toll gate on the said day, and there was no shooting and all.
Honestly, if it is true, because up to this morning before I came here, I even got analysts, people that have analyzed the various videos that were cropped, that what we call it, that were Photoshop put together. If not because I'm not permitted, I would have forwarded it to the.
So what happened really was there were some eyewitness accounts from that said event on that 20th of October 2020. There was this particular young female DJ Switch, who was at the toll gate on the said day, and she was always there in the previous days, even before that day. So on that fateful day, she was also at the toll gate, and she actually went live on her Instagram and was streaming the incident as it was happening, while trying to rescue other Nigerians who were either injured or caught in the fire. So a lot of Nigerians have hailed that it's such a brave action for anyone to have taken. I mean, if I was the one there, I probably would have maybe fainted out of shock. But she went live and actually captured it. But the Nigerian army headquarters, defense headquarters, like I said, has come out to refute the allegation, claiming that the videos were doctored and all of that. So recently, just a few days back, the Digital Forensic Research Lab, an international forensic agency, came out with new evidence to prove that actually the video from the Lekki toll gate incident was actually true. They've spotted a lot of forensic evidences to claim to back up the claim that the video from the toll gate was actually true, or is actually true, and that officers of the Nigerian army actually were at the toll gate at the said date, at the said time, and actually shot at peaceful protesters. So now, we're all waiting. The Nigerian Defense Headquarters has not responded to this new evidence, but we're waiting to hear what their next line of defense is going to be. So you see, according to DJ Switch, I'm going to bring you a separate video with her own full, account of her experience at the toll gate that day. But according to her, people actually died as a result of the shooting that the officers of the Nigerian Army shot at the peaceful protesters. But when they successfully dispersed some of the people that ran away, some of the protesters that ran away for their lives, they were seizing corpses of those people who died, and won't let people have access to it. Maybe that was an attempt to conceal any more evidences and all, but who knows? They've denied presence there, but no, more videos are coming out, more forensic evidences are proving that the videos making the round on social media, specifically this video, is true. So where do we go from here? But this is one of the unfortunate things that happen, one of the most unthinkable things that any government would do to the citizens. A social contract that is binding on both the Nigerian Army and on the citizens, that when a citizen is bearing the national flag, singing the national anthem, you do not shoot at them. But we saw a reverse of this social contract play out at the Lekki toll gate that day. And the culture of impunity tends to be playing out again. The question that majority of the Nigerians are asking now is, who gave the order for the shooting at the Lekki toll gate? That's the question that we can't find answers, or we haven't found answers to yet. So one of the elder statesmen from Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, paid the Lagos State Governor, a visit this week, and after the visit, he granted a press interview, and in that interview, he said, for those alleged victims of the shooting at the Lekki toll gate who were injured and admitted in the hospital, they have questions to answer. They need to tell the government what they were doing there, for how long they were there, what sort of character of people are they. Take a listen.
Those who suffer casualty during the gunshot need to answer some questions too. How are they there? How long were they there? What kind of characters are they?
So you see, the whole thing is, our government just plays on our intelligence, just play over our rights and our lives. How would you demand for these people to answer such questions when the whole world knows that these people were there protesting an end to police brutality? What justification does the government want to even give for this sort of barbaric, unthinkable act? But that's what we are dealing with, and these are some of the things that Nigerian youth are tired of, that they even rose up in the first place to protest against police brutality. And following that protest, there were other lines of actions that youth were already outlining that they were going to take, such as reviewing downwards the outrageous salaries of lawmakers, especially at the federal level. That is making the cost of government so high and leaving the majority of Nigerians impoverished. Lack of infrastructure, so many issues. But see, what baffles me is when the Lagos State Governor was asked by the press what happened that day, he said that forces beyond his control actually were responsible for the shooting at the Lekki toll gate. But the Nigerian Army has denied. But in Nigeria, everybody knows that only the Nigerian Army wears this particular camouflage that these officers in the video were seen wearing. And from the forensic evidences, you can see the similarities between the officers who were shooting at the toll gate that day and the Nigerian Army. So, where do we go from here? But this is the time when citizens, we need to start demanding accountability from our government. We cannot be silenced anymore. We need to take action. What do you think about the story? Drop your comments in the comment section. Let's interact as usual, and please share this video. Let those who need to see this see it as well, that there are more evidences that the Lekki toll gate shooting was actually true and was actually carried out by officers of the Nigerian army. While we wait for the Nigerian Defense Headquarters to respond, let's take positive actions to rebuild our nation. Don't add to the chaos. Be a good and patriotic citizen. I'll see you in my next video. But until then, stay safe, healthy, and be law abiding. Bye. Mwah.